Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day, guys. Can't complain. Is there we are. I don't know what's going on. It's just the internet just all of a sudden just stopped. Okay, so welcome in everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live show. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day or a great evening. Hopefully, you guys had a great Memorial weekend. I had a great Memorial weekend, and we're going to talk all about it. For those of you that know, I was in Key West over the weekend. We were checking out Key West um, in a different view, if you can say. It was kind of cool to go, not being on a cruise ship, that's for sure. So it was really, really nice to be able to see Key West, daytime and the nightlife. Hey, controversial cruising, how are you? I'm going to go ahead and start welcoming everybody in. Welcome in, Frank Wagner. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Wagner, today. Um, Welcome in, controversial cruising. There's somebody lingering around here. I don't know.
Welcome everyone to the stream. Hi. So happy to see you guys.
I know, right? So we went to Key West. How did you like it, Jaden?
It was nice. Pretty hot though, and the drive back was a bit much.
Well, we're going to talk all about that cool stuff. I don't know if Jaden's going to stay around for the whole live stream because he's enjoying whatever his drink is right now.
Got a slushie. Plus, I'm working on this Thursday's video.
That's true.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Hey, Donnell, welcome in. How are you guys? As you guys are coming in, we added something new to the board back there. I wonder if anybody can see what's the new thing we added from Key West. Hey, Jen, how are you? Welcome in. We added the new, wait a minute, right here. I can never get this right there. The new butterfly. That one comes from Key West. We went to the butterfly sanctuary there. It was something that Jaden wanted to do, and it was very cool.
It was very nice. We got a lot of pictures, got a lot of videos.
Yeah, it was very nice. I even had one butterfly that had stand on my hat. Oh my God, look who is here. Just Cody. Hello, how are you? Long time don't see, my friend, but thank you so much for being here on this Tuesday Night Live. And yeah, guys, it was an amazing time. Let me tell you, we had driving there by Jaden. Driving there was about 12 hours because we had to pick up one of my daughter's friends, so we had to deviate a little bit to. No, we left at 8 and we got there at 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was 12-hour drive. We had to pick up her friend in Hollywood, Florida, and then from there to Key West. Now, on the return, guys, woo, that return was brutal. From the moment you get before Key Largo, like when you're leaving Homestead into the Keys, it's about 128-mile drive. That 128 miles turned out to be 6 hours getting out of the beginning of the end of Key West all the way to Homestead. So that right there was brutal. If not, we would have been home by maybe 7 o'clock. We made it home last night by 10. So let's rewind back and go back to we left our house here at 8 in the morning. We got to our destination, our condo that we had in Key West, about 8 o'clock at night. It was really nice. It was a different experience, I could say. I had a 2-bedroom condo. I got it through Expedia, and it was a 2-bedroom condo. It had a full furnished, it's like a full furnished apartment. It had everything in between. It had 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, a living room area, your dining room area, and your kitchen. And it had we were on the 4th floor, so it had like a little front balcony. They had chairs and a table there. And we also had a private carport, which was really, really nice. They also had a pool there. In the pool, we were facing the pool area. So they had a pool. They had a gym. They even had a little grocery store inside of that area. So it was really nice. Hi, Cruising Scene. How are you? Thank you so much for being here today. But yeah, they had so many great amenities there. The total for the weekend, I paid $985 for Key West. We were about 3.2 miles away from Duval Street. So it took us about 17 minutes to get there by car. I will say, guys, if you're going to Key West, try renting a golf cart. It might be better because if you're driving your own car, getting parking could be a little bit, on the hard end. But I didn't know that, so I took my car. I didn't have too much of a problem, but I ended up having to loop around a couple of times to find a parking. The parking over the weekend came out to about, I think it was like $9 per hour. One of the days we did 8 hours on one day, and then the other day we did about maybe 4 on there. So if you can do the math, it's about $9 per hour. But it was probably because it was the holiday. I don't know on a regular basis. Yes, Jaden.
Hi, I was just also going to say, sorry, like I said, I'll be dipping in and out here and there whenever I want to add a quick comment. A lot of sunscreen because it is not only is it very bright down there, it is incredibly hot. Like the first day that we were there, we didn't even go to the beach. We just walked around the place. We all came back just a little closer to being sunburned just from walking around the stores.
Yeah.
It is a lot down there.
Yeah, I found it kind of like a little bit weird because it's May. So you would think that it's not as hot. It was like 92 degrees, but it felt like 100 and something, to be honest with you. It was really, really bad. And I don't even want to know what it feels like on the summertime there if May was like 92 degrees.
Bring one of those goofy umbrella hats. It'll save you a lot.
Yeah. One of the cool things that I enjoyed was actually seeing, the cruise port, seeing the cruise port not being on that ship. The MSC, I think it was the MSC Fantasia. I think it's the Fantasia was there. I could be wrong, but I know Danielle was on the live stream, was there. And it was really cool to see a ship, but you were not on that ship. And you actually saw how I actually was sitting there when everybody was trying to get back on the ship. And I actually get to stay and be able to see, the nightlife, the Magnifica. Thank you, Donna. So I actually experienced for the first time, the Key West nightlife, and it was amazing, guys. We actually saw the sunset at the West Sunset Beach area, which is right by the port. There was a lot of people there. I guess that's a famous place for sunset in Key West. So if you're ever going to go there, that is one of the coolest places to see it. You see it right in front. I do say that if you're going to go and see the sunset, try to get there a little early to get like a seat or find some place that you can sit down because you're going to be waiting there for a little bit. One of the cool things that they have there, they have a lot of different small vendors. They have people that sell popcorn, snow cones, hot dogs, burgers, tacos. They have all sorts of little vendor area. Yeah, that was in Mallory Square. So they have a lot of little different vendor type things there. And then on that same row, there's a restaurant. It's a Cuban restaurant, and they have some Spanish music playing at the same time. Once we saw the sunset, we had dinner at that restaurant right there in the corner. I got to get you guys the name because it was at nighttime and it was very hard to read the name of the restaurant, but I'll get you guys the name and I'll probably put it on the comments so that you guys can see that information. But the food was really good. That Cuban food was really good. For a family of 4, it was about $150 for a family of 4 to eat there, but the food was really good. I can't complain. They were fast on the serving part, and filling out your refills for soda or drinks or whatever. They were fairly fast, and the place was packed. They have people sitting on the outside and in the inside of the restaurant. So that was a great experience. And like I said, one of the cool things that I got to enjoy was seeing Key West at night because I'm so used to seeing it during the day. But it was really cool to see it at night. It's very alive. Lots of people, like more like double the people that you see during the day are coming out at night. All the shops were open till about 11 o'clock at night, with some closing in at 9 o'clock, but not too many of them. And so we got to see all of that. One of the things that I got to meet with Frank, we went out to dinner. We went out to lunch. I'm sorry, a couple of days before I went on this. I was going to say on this cruise, on this vacation, and he had mentioned to me that there was a bus that you can pick up instead of paying for the hop on, hop off. That is free, and that bus comes every 15 minutes, and it has the same exact stops that the hop on, hop off bus stops has, but that one is free because it's part of the of that Key West area. So it's called the Duval Loop, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it was called. And you get on and you get off whenever you want, and it comes every 15 minutes. It goes through the same stops, so you can get on and go to the place that you want, drop you off, and so forth, and you can do the whole loop. I think if I'm not mistaken, there's like about 20 something stops on the Duval Loop thing. So that's the one, Daniel, El Mason de Pepe. That was really, really, really good. I had a good time there. I had a virgin mojito because I don't drink. So I had a virgin mojito, and I had steak with, let me see, it was steak with white rice, black beans, and plantains. Yeah, and the bus, right? That's true, Frank. The bus was air conditioned. When I was doing my live stream, I went to Kermit's and had my key lime pie. Guys, it was amazing. What you guys didn't see on the live stream is that after I got back and I got Martine and everybody else together, our car was parked in, I think it's called Elton and Duval. I think that's the street called. And on that corner is Kermit's, the one that I went to, not the one on the 200 area. And I picked up a chocolate dipped key lime pie and a second key lime pie. So I brought one home. I ate the chocolate dip one. That one was really cool. I've never had a chocolate dip one, so I just wanted to try it, and it was great. So if you guys are going back one day to Key West, I suggest you try it. So that was what we did on Saturday. Then on Sunday, I had a reservation to go jet skiing.
The key lime pie.
I was like, what are you doing?
Kermit's key lime pie.
Kermit's key lime pie. That's what I brought home. That's going to be my little treat later on after the show. a little treat from directly from Key West. It was really good. They're about $5 and change each. So if you're going back to Key West, or if you're going on a cruise or something, stop by them because they're really good. They are really, really good. So thank you, Frank, for that whole information. Gladly appreciate all the tips you gave me in Key West. So Sunday, we had a great day. We got up that morning. We had a jet ski tour. It was a 2-hour jet ski tour. And let me tell you guys, I've been to the Caribbean many of times. I don't even know how many jet ski tours, but the one with Bigfoot Billy, tremendous. I recommend. I'm actually going to be working with Billy himself on partnering up to do a promo code for the YouTube and also for my travel to provide to you guys that if you guys are going on a cruise, they can pick you up at the port, take you to do the jet skiing. They do jet skiing, parasailing, they do snorkeling, and he has like different types of, I'm going to put all of that on the website once it comes in. I'll give you all that information. They're going to give us a promo code. I truly enjoyed it. It was a 2-hour excursion, but let me tell you, they gave us 30 minutes to do a free all. So you could take your jet ski wherever you wanted for 30 minutes. They give you parameters as to where not to go and what not to do. And as long as you stay within those parameters, you're good to ride your jet ski for 30 minutes free. without having to follow anybody. They took us around the whole area of the Keys, not like the whole, but that Key West area, which it was really cool to do. We got to see all sorts of different things. We did like about 2 stops along the way, and mostly it was just like, enjoying the jet ski part of it. So that was really cool. It was $150 for 2 people, so $75 per person for a 2-hour tour was not bad. I definitely recommend. One of the cool things that I learned from Billy was that when he started his company there in Key West, he started selling sunscreen in the little corner of the hotel. And now he owns this amazing business. And this is what he provides, like experiences for everybody out there. So I just wanted to put it out there. Maybe one day, if you're going on a cruise, like we're going on a group cruise in October. So I'm going to put it out there to the people. Maybe we could get a little group together and go do a jet skiing or maybe snorkel or whatever else. And it's not too far. It's maybe from Duval, from the port to there is maybe like about maybe a 15-minute drive at most. It's not that far. So the pricing is really good. I do agree with you, Controversial. The pricing is really good. The service was phenomenal. The people there, I can't even stress enough how great, the service was. Even with the people that work there, the tour guides, great and amazing people. They have about 14 jet skis. So some people went by themselves, other people did, 2. And they, you follow along everybody, some people were more faster than others, but, everybody got there safe. Everybody got their back. They give you time to get off the jet ski if you want, and just swim in the ocean if you want, and then get back on the jet skis and come back. But you do get about 2 hours. And it was just a fantastic time. After that, we went to the beach. We had a great time at the beach right there. Once we got off the jet skis, we were at Casa Marina. That's where we met up for the jet skis. And we just stayed there for maybe a couple of hours. Then we got back to the condo, changed and everything. And then we went back to Duval Street for a little bit because there's so much to do there. There's so much history, so many different houses that you can visit. We did visit the Hemingway house. We did the butterfly tour. For the butterfly tour was about $19.50 for adult, $14.50 if you're a senior. The kids under 3, they're free. For Mel Fisher, we went to the Mel Fisher Museum. That one was about the same price, $19.50 for the adults to see. There are some websites that you can get some discounts, like $1 or $2 here and there, and you can do that. I would suggest if you're going to go to Key West, try to plan it ahead of time. Hi, Em. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Try to plan it ahead. That way you have some sort of kind of like guidance and map as to what you want to do, how much everything costs and what's going to cost. Because a lot of these houses, some of them you have to pay, and some of them it just depends, on it. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to go back to Key West, but I want to do like a whole week there to be able to travel and do all of the different houses and stuff that they have there. The southernmost point, guys, what can I say about that place? That place was jammed packed. The line was up to the other corner. It was crazy. So I was not going to make the line. Something that I already seen. I did a little bit of vlogging there so that you guys can see that area, but I did not make that line. It was too hot to make the line. And when as soon as I got there, I seen so many little ones sweating and just trying to get through that line. It was just insane with the heat. But I did vlog a little bit so you guys gonna see that part of the southernmost point. And it was not like a day that you can see a little bit of Cuba, because they said depending on how the day is, you can see a little bit of Cuba. You couldn't see Cuba because it was a little bit of haze on the ocean part. It was you couldn't. It was not a clear day. So we did that. I did a little bit of vlogging. I didn't vlog too much on this one because I wanted to enjoy it with my family, but I did a little bit of vlogging. I did do a live stream. I know, and that's what I was thinking. Hopefully those kids had water because it was hot. If I'm an adult and I had I don't know how many bottles of water that day that I was there. I couldn't even imagine the little ones. But I didn't do too much of a vlog because I wanted to spend this time with my family since I do work a lot of hours and I just wanted to have a little bit of a downtime for myself. But I did vlog a little bit and I did come live for you guys so that you guys can see it. But it was, I tell you, I love it. I loved it because it was a different experience altogether than going on a cruise ship and feeling, rushed that you have to make sure you get back on the ship within a certain time because you don't want to be a pier runner. It felt so weird being on the cruise ship part. It felt weird because it felt like I didn't have, it was like no worries, like truly like felt no worries. Like I'm going to be able to stay and enjoy my day. And it was really fun. One of the things that I did notice, they took out some statues from there because they had a long time ago, they had the sailor and the nurse big statue there. And they had another statue with a whole bunch of ladies and some stuff there. And all of that is gone. I don't know. I know that when I asked, the lady with the nurse lady with the sailor, they send it to Sarasota. So that statue is now in Sarasota, Florida, instead of Key West, which is weird. I don't know why they shipped it, but they did. So that statue, if you ever want to see her, she's in Sarasota now. Come to find out, she's closer. And it's weird because I actually saw her because my husband and I went to Sarasota a few months ago. And I said, well, that statue wasn't there. That looks like the one in Key West, but I never thought it was the same one. I figured that maybe they had a different one there. But nope, that's the statue. They put her in Sarasota. I asked the lady from the museum, and she was the one who told me that they had sent it to Sarasota. Why? I don't know. But now they have this big old space there, and I guess they're going to try to figure out what they're going to put there now. And for those of you that like treasure and all of that stuff, the Mel Fisher Museum was excellent for that. Even though I've personally own a piece of, I own a 3 real coin from Mel Fisher that I bought back in 2018. It was always great to actually go back and do the museum part and get to see all of that stuff. I didn't do the museum because I've done it before, but my daughter and her friend never been. So my husband took them there and they had a great time looking at all the different treasures and learning the story of Mel Fisher, how everything came about. So for those of you that don't know a little bit about Mel Fisher, he is a gentleman that he decided one day that he wanted to find the Spanish shipwreck that was all the way in the Keys. He knew kind of where, but it took them so many years to find. And once they found it, then the state of Florida wanted to keep the treasure. So between the state of Florida and Spain, they were fighting to keep this treasure. And at the end of it all, it went through the courts and everything else they had to go through. They ended up giving it to him because he was the rightful owner. He had found it and whatever. And 2 years later, after that, he passed away. So right now, his wife is still living, and I think his daughter, but I know he lost one son when he was trying to find the treasure, which is really sad. But at the end of the day, it paid off. He found what he was looking for, and he is one of the well-known men that actually was able to find treasure out there. And believe it or not, there's still people today that are still looking for other sunken ships out there and looking for treasure. If that's something that you might be interested in doing, because I actually read a lot about it when I actually bought my coin back in 2018. Mel Fisher does have, if you go to Mel Fisher's, they actually have a way, I think you pay, back then it was like $3,700. And it's like a week that you get to stay, but you also have the diving situation attached to that package. So you get to stay in the hotel, you get the dive and the Atocha, so you get to see the shipwreck, and whatever you find, you get to keep. That was in 2018. I haven't checked it now, but I know that was in 2018, and it was a whole package that they do, and it's a whole week worth of things that you do. You go diving and you do all that stuff. I would have loved to go and actually gotten to see that, because I would have loved to see what, the ship and, what conditions it is, what is it that they found? What does it look like? But if you go to their museum, you'll be able to see all the different things that they have found, and they have it all in display there for you guys to see. And it's really cool, to have a little piece of history like that. The only reason why I bought one is because it's a piece of history, and if you guys know me by now, I like history. And my 3 reals are from 1548, around there. And it's really cool to have. It's a piece of history. When I look at it, or when I wear it every so often, is completely like, I could be wearing it and people come and say, hey, where'd you get that? And what year it is. And it's kind of like a conversation starter. And it's really cool to have something that came from the 1500s, and you have a piece of that history. And whenever I look at it, I always think about, I wonder how many hands this thing went through, how many big important people or anything like that, touch this coin that I have. So it's really cool. And every so often you see me wear it. I don't wear it constantly, but every once in a blue moon you see me wear it. And it's weird. I went to Key West and I didn't even bring it with me. I should have, but I never brought it. But now, if you're thinking of buying one, Mel Fisher used to have I'm sorry about that. Mel Fisher used to have a jewelry store there where you can buy them. That's where I bought mine. But now they closed that part in the museum, and they're now on Duval Street. So if you look for Mel Fisher coins and stuff like that, you'll find it on Duval Street. And it's between the 600s, around there you'll find. I think it's 613 or 615 Duval Street. But if you're looking for them, check it out. Maybe you'll enjoy, or you're gonna get to see something really cool from history. So that's one of the cool things we did on Sunday. And then, as a mom, I came back and I cooked on Sunday. I cooked a meal. My son had a friend. His name is Miles, and he is also a follower of our channel. So I got to meet him this trip. So it was very nice to meet him. And my son stood on Sunday, with his friend to enjoy time with his friend. And me, Martine, and Sophie and her friend, we just went jet skiing to the beach, back to Duval Street, and I cooked some lunch there. So it was really nice to just enjoy that time, guys. So hopefully, one day in the future, if you do decide to visit Key West, I suggest you do. I just don't suggest to do it on a Memorial weekend or maybe on any high holidays. Leaving Key West yesterday was a big issue. It's 126 miles, like I said, but it took us 6 hours just to drive those 126 miles. So Martine calculated about 20 miles per hour. That's how fast we were moving. So it took us a long time. And we actually got to see all of that area from Key West all the way to Key Largo, because it's not like if you're driving fast. We were going maybe 5 to 3 miles an hour at most, because it was like one behind the other. So that was the only down that I can say of going on a holiday. I don't know if all the holidays are like that, but Memorial Weekend, it was good coming in, but it was bad on the outside trying to leave. So if you are thinking of going with your family or anything like that, just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that it's really, really hot. Let me see. Key Largo, Montego. Oh my God, that's too funny. Controversial cruising. That's funny. But yeah, so if you're looking into maybe visiting one day, I suggest don't do it during those holidays, because it might be, you'll be okay getting into the Key West, but coming out, it will be, I know, you're over there with the song. Now you got that song stuck on me now. It'll be very hard to get out, because it took me like 3.5 hours from Homestead back home. And it took me 6 hours to drive 126 miles. So it was like it was supposed to be 6 hours and 49 minutes, the whole drive from my house to the Keys and then Keys back. So it took us a little longer, but it's okay, because at least we made it. We're safe, everything went fine. But it was a little stress on the family, because it was like we just sitting there, going at it until we got up. Once we were in Homestead, it was just like the whole traffic just dissipate. And it's also because getting into the Keys is one lane to go and one lane to come back. It doesn't have multiple lanes either. So you have to also keep that in mind. But we saw a lot of cool places to go and visit. They actually have what is called the Sea Theater. It's $47. We did not stop there. That's about mile marker 85, between 85 and 83 and 85. And it's called the Sea Theater. And you can swim with the dolphins. You could pay, the entrance is $47 and it's $210 if you want to swim with the dolphins and do other stuff in the theater. They have sea lions and all other sea creatures that you can interact with them and stuff like that. So if that's something that you're thinking of doing, because we had enough time to, when we were looking at different things, to research, what's the pricing on that. I was driving and Martin was researching. And so I was able to give you this information because he found that information. So kudos to Martin for providing that information to me yesterday, because he was my keep an eye and how much does this cost and what is that over there. They have a lot of cool restaurants on the way. One of the cool things to do that I actually enjoy was the 7 Mile bridge. That was really cool, where it's just the water and you're on a bridge for 7 miles. It was really cool to do. We actually got to see, there's a smaller bridge this size, so I'm going to guess that was the old bridge before they did the new one. And that thing it's just deteriorated. It's really bad. It's in bad shape. I don't know why they didn't take it out. It's just sitting there. So I'm not sure why they didn't just take the thing out and not have it there, but they might have a reasoning as to why. Maybe life, sea animals or whatever, maybe coral that they have down there. I don't know. But the water was just like the Caribbean. It was so pretty. Oh, you did that. Look at that. Yeah. Let me see this one. Yeah, I walked down 7 Mile bridge and I definitely need a 6-pack. Yeah, it's crazy. They also have a place where it's called Pigeon Key. And that was pretty neat to pass by and see a little bit of that area. Like I said, the driving back, we got to see so much of Key West that you don't see going because you're just going so fast. And Key West, guys, just so that you guys know, it's either 35 miles per hour or 45. And then there's a section where they have deers, which I didn't even know that they even have deers in Key West, but they actually have deers. And during the day, you can do 45 miles an hour. During the evening, you're only allowed to travel 35 miles an hour. So keep that in mind. They did have a lot of check-in points where there was a lot of cops. And I guess, I don't know if it was because of the holiday again, but there was a lot of cops everywhere. Like even on the highway coming into Miami, there was a lot of cops. Like on the Everglades, it was like we saw like about 5 of them in different points. So whenever you're traveling, just keep in mind that, you don't want to get a ticket by going too fast. So we ended up having to go at the pace and, pace ourselves going over there. So yeah, if you have any questions about the Keys, something that you want to know that maybe I have forgotten to give you guys some information, let me know. But I'll tell you something, I would definitely suggest you do it at least one time. You would like it. It's so cool. Have you been to South Beach, Miami? Duval Street is kind of a little bit like that, but I think Duval Street is a little bit more lively than Miami for some weird reason. And I did not go to that. What is called? There was a pub there that when I did my live stream, I think Cruise Nuts and Donnell was on the live stream, and they were talking about not going to the 3rd floor. I did not even walk in there, guys. I don't know. Well, they said that is clothing optional on the 3rd floor. At night, that place was lit. Whatever was happening in there, I don't know because I didn't get to go in, but I'm just saying, yes, Mr. Frank, that one, that place was lit and people were going upstairs. I don't know if they were going to the 3rd floor, but there's a place, it's called the Garden of Eve or something like that. And people were just going up there. I was like, okay, so I don't know. We didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but I did not walk into that place. But just to let you know, if that's something that you guys like to do, they do have it at night. And it was more lively at night than it was during the day, just to let you know that. There's all sorts of different Like Sloppy Joe's, that place was packed at night. Packed. It was just crazy, like how many people were on there. And it's weird because we went during the day, but then at night it's just a different vibe altogether, completely. Look at just Cody, he's laughing. Look, I don't know. I didn't see anything, but I've heard things. So look, I'm just gonna leave it out there. If that's something that you all like to do, I don't know, but hey, I just know what people told me. And they said, if you go to the third floor, that's what you're gonna see. So hey, Mr. Abraham, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome in. But yeah, it was just fantastic. I really like the nightlife there. Just to see the people, getting around and going to the different restaurants, and they do all sorts of different things. At night, I did notice that they have more security. Like Sloppy Joe's had a whole bunch of security. That bar with the Bull and Whistle has security outside. So it was just like security, like at night, comes out like from the woodworks or something. I did meet a gentleman that I was talking to, and he is from Puerto Rico. He's been living in the Keys for 16 years now. So I asked him, what made you move to the Keys? And he's just saying that it was a different, he went one day as a vacation, and he liked it so much, and he enjoyed the live and the life in Key West. So he decided to make that move. And he works at the Pepe restaurant. He works there during the night, and then he has a regular job during the day. And he just enjoys life in Key West. He said that he likes it, and he's going to stay there until he passes. But it was kind of cool to know that there's people. There is a lot of Ukrainian people that also moved to the Keys, guys. Martine met a lady, and she was saying that, after the whole situation in Ukraine, she actually moved to the Keys because she has like friends and families that moved there. So there's a couple of people that are Ukrainians that live over there. So that was pretty cool to know. We also met with somebody that he was from Europe, and I went to a store to buy a souvenir, and we were talking for a little bit, and he is, I think he said he came from London, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere up there in Europe. And he's been in the Keys for like a year now. So there's a lot of people that move over there. I never thought that, you have so many people that live over there because it's so small. But yeah, they do have really cool houses though. For those of you that are interested in purchasing a house, they actually have boat homes. And what, quite frankly, I don't understand, and I'm not sure how a person can justify a $300,000 boat home. And you look at it and you're like, how is that worth $300,000? But I don't know. It had, it's a little house. It's kind of like a boat, but it's a house, and you can move it around anywhere you want. So you'll see some of those in the Keys, which are really cool. If you think about it, I've never seen a little boat home. I actually seen houses on the water, but not in like a boat shaped thing. So it was really cool to see that. But I don't know if I will pay $300,000 for one of those, because I think I'll just buy me a regular house probably for that amount. But if you are interested in something like that, maybe you can get one in Key West. They actually have a place in Key West when we were coming. I think it's between Isla Morada and Key Largo, somewhere in between there, that they sell these really cute little Jeeps. And I actually vlogged one of them in Key West, and they run like about $23,000, but it's like a Jeep, but a miniature version. And they come in all sorts of different colors. So if you guys are interested in something like that, that might be something you can pick up in Key West, So there's a lot of different cool situations. One thing that we did notice, there is no Chick-fil-A in Key West. So if you're a Chick-fil-A person, there's not one over there. And if you're into maybe buying a franchise, maybe you want to put one in Key West, because we were looking for one and we didn't find one. They do have Starbucks. They do have Publix. They do have a Wendy's, a Winn-Dixie. I'm sorry. They do have Wendy's, and Burger King. McDonald's is there. KFC is there. Pizza Hut is there, and Domino's. I did not see a Papa John's. And the only reason why I know this information is because my daughter Sophie, she was looking for all sorts of cool stuff to eat, and she knew that this and that or whatever, it was not there. And I guess she was really upset that she couldn't have her Chick-fil-A. So, but yeah, the meals when it comes to McDonald's, I think the 2 cheeseburger meal was like $13.40 in Key West. I know over here is about $9 and something, so it's a little bit more on the expense. It was on Freeport when you saw Publix. That's when you saw one. It was on Freeport, Bahamas. Wow, I didn't know that Publix was on Freeport. That's pretty cool. I've only seen it here in Florida. I've never seen it. I think it goes all the way to, I don't know if it goes all the way to Georgia, but I've seen it in Florida. Because I've done travel, but I don't pay attention to Publix like that. But I know I've seen it only in Florida. But that's pretty cool that they have one in Freeport. But yeah, the meals were a little bit more on the expense when you're looking at McDonald's and things like that. That I did notice. So it was great, guys. You know, I had a fantastic time. I can't complain. Now I'm paying for all that fantastic time because I have my arms that are killing me from the jet ski, but this is all good. It's just because I'm sore. I always be working and I'd never be, you know, on a jet ski for 2 hours. So now I feel my arms are like sore. They hurt like really bad. So how was your weekend? What did you guys do for Memorial Weekend? You know, did you guys go out? Did you guys did any barbecuing? You know, what did you guys do? Put it in the comments, guys. You guys have been such a great individuals today to be here and chit chat with you guys. I can't wait to meet some of you. I think Controversial Cruising is going to be on our live stream on Across the Wave. I think it's on the 5th of June. When are we in Alaska? Whenever we are in Alaska, he's going to be coming in. I gotta find the dates, but I think it's sometime in June. I know that much. And he's going or he's been to Alaska, one of these other two, but he's going to be coming and talking about Alaska and and all of that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Look at that. M says we had 2 days of barbecue. Well, that's pretty cool. Do you feed Fiona barbecue as well, or you cook something different for her? Oh, see, he just came back from Alaska. So it's not tomorrow, it's next week. I think we have you on. I could be wrong, but I think we have you on next week. So do you feed Fiona barbecue, or you my Philippine family? Oh, okay. So they're still there. Oh, that's pretty neat. So does Fiona eat the barbecue, or do you actually cook something completely different for her when you have people over or stuff like that? Oh, look at that. She has shredded pork. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, if you don't follow Em on her Facebook, she actually cooks for Fiona. And Fiona eats all sorts of cool stuff, you know? So keep that in mind. She had barbecue. And in 17 days, I'll be going on the new Margaritaville of the Sea, but that's just going to boring Cosmo. Aww. But at least you get to try. Is that the one leaving out of Tampa, Controversial? Or is that the one that is leaving over there out of, what is it, Port St. Lucie, I think it is? You're going to cook for her tonight? Oh, that's cute. What are you cooking for Fiona? Okay, so yeah, okay. So that's the one out of Tampa, right? I think is that the one doing like a 5-day? Yes, I am in Tampa. Ooh, when are you coming over here? Oh, wait, this has gotten good. Yeah, the other ones go out of West Palm Beach. So when are you going to be in Tampa? Oh, I would love to meet you. Definitely. Oh, this whole combo just went the other way. We're on. Okay, so you're on the 4 day. All right. Yeah, Palm Beach is the other port. That's the other one where they do like the 2 dayer, I think. June 13th, I'll be there. We're doing a little meetup the night before. Definitely send me the info on my IM and the time. When is the 13th? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. So I make sure I don't have any plans. Hold on. Give me a second. Guys, this is how we work. Hold on. June 13th. That's a Thursday. Yeah, send me the plans. Okay, yeah, send me the plans and what time. I can do it anytime after 5. Anytime after 5, I can definitely meet with you guys and get to meet you and spend some time with you. Definitely, we could do that. But yeah, it's gonna be. Oh my God, I can't believe you're gonna be in Tampa. That's gonna be great. So, what are you cooking for Fiona today? I went to Trader Joe's after work. Um, Let me see. I'll have to get them from Etna. I know we're looking for a good place to hang out. Yeah, definitely. Let me know, and I'll be more than happy to. That's. Wait a minute. What day did I say that was? On a Thursday? Is it a Thursday or is it on a Wednesday? Okay, we're good because I don't have Across the Wave. Yeah, definitely. Let me know whenever you find out from her, and I'll be more than happy. Oh, he's gonna be there too. Ooh, okay. Oh, look at that. Steak cubes or shredded beef. Look at that. Fiona's eating good today. Definitely controversial. When you find that information, just send me an IM and I'll make it there. I'll make sure I'll get there to meet you guys. And that way we can see each other. That is going to be so much fun. I actually got to meet like with Frank. Out of everybody that is here on the chat, I've met with Frank Wagner, with Donnell, with Jen. So far, I've met cruising with Keith and his wife. So yeah, it's I love to go out and meet people. I always tell everybody, if you want to meet me, just let me know and I'll make it happen. I'll reroute my schedule for you guys. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. Definitely. Yeah, we'll have you on the show. I think it's not tomorrow. I think it's the one next week. I think it's on the 5th that we decided to do this. But I'll get with you and I'll send you the information that you need to get on the live stream. So yeah, guys, I did some vlogging. I did not vlog the jet skiing. I promised that I was, but then when I woke up that morning, I had to update my GoPro, and it wasn't updating properly the way it needed to, and I had an issue with it. So I decided, you know what, I'm not going to take my other camera to get it wet. So I decided not to vlog it at the end. Oh, definitely. Yeah, send me some pics. I always enjoy, watching you and Fiona and all the cool stuff that she eats. Definitely. Well, when you're gonna come on June 13th, if I don't have anything from the Tinkerbell swag controversial, I'll make sure that I'll send it over your way. That's not a problem. We'll work something out together. For those of you that don't know, the shop is open, guys. If you guys want to get one of the cool t-shirts from our Traveling with Tinkerbell swag, we got all sorts of cool stuff. We have shirts. I think my daughter put some slides. We even have the Toodles hat. If you're interested on it, there's all sorts of definitely controversial, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. My goal is to get to meet you. But we have our shop is open. Also, my daughter on her side, on her business side, she has her own business, so she is making the tumblers for us. I'm putting in her website in there. If you wish to pick up a tumbler, you could do so. That's her website there. And if you don't want a tumbler, then you could check out the shop online through YouTube. All the cool stuff is there. I know M picked up a shirt, and I think she got hers today, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to get out of here. No problem, Em. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, girl. Take care. First rounds I'm meeting. Well, I don't drink any alcohol, but I'll take a mojito anytime, a virgin mojito. Enjoy your evening, Em. So, but yeah, so we got shirts now. I'm hoping, I'm not sure, maybe next Tuesday, we might have a celebration here on this channel. So keep an eye open, keep an eye open, guys. We're gonna celebrate something cool that is coming probably shortly within the next few days. We should be celebrating something really cool on this channel. If everything goes good and it does happen, I will be putting the next live stream for next Tuesday will be that celebration. I'm not sure what we're doing for celebration, but we're doing something to celebrate. And one thing I want to say today, guys, say happy birthday to my mom. Mom, I love you. It is your birthday today, and happy birthday to my mom. So I know she always watches my channel, so I just wanted to put it out there in public that it's my mom's birthday today. She's only turning 21, guys. That's what she says. So happy birthday, Mom. I love you. Hopefully you're having a good day. And I will say it in Spanish. Feliz cumpleaños, Mom. Espero que pases un día muy bonito hoy. Yes, Daniel, that is what we're going to be coming soon. We're going to be doing some type of celebratory for that. And I am so excited. Our channel is little by little growing. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to my mom. I know she watches the channel. She doesn't comment. You're never going to see her on the comments, but she's faithfully always watching my channel. So I just wanted to put my mom out there, make her smile, say, oh my gosh, she's talking about me. So we're going to be celebrating soon a milestone on this channel. I was hoping it was for today, but it didn't happen today. So we'll celebrate it on Tuesday, because hopefully from here to Tuesday, we will get there. Make sure you share this channel with everybody. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like if you have not liked this vlog, it helps us out in every which way. My goal is to, by the time is our 2nd anniversary for Traveling with Tinkerbell, is to at least have 100 people on the live stream. That is my goal. And I know that if we continue to share and we continue to come on these lives, it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. So if there's something, and guys, I say it with all of my heart, if there's something that I can improve, please let me know. Send me a message and say, hey, Jackie, you can improve here, or, you're doing good there, or whatever the case may be. I love everybody to tell me, if there's something that you're looking to have on the show, if there's something that you want to see, if you see that I'm going someplace, let me know, because maybe you want to see something specific. I will make that time to make sure it's on the show for you. That's the type of person that I am. I like to be able to bring as much, not only the content, but be able to provide everybody, especially the people that are following, Traveling with Tinkerbell, like you guys, and are here all the time. I want to be able to give you guys a great show. And, I want you to, the same person that I am is the same person you're going to see out in the street. My son is around here. I don't know. He wants to say something.
I was just going to say, same goes for the regular videos, not just the live streams. If you guys miss certain edits I used to do, like I remember for older videos, I used to have the music that was playing in the bottom left corner. So if anyone wanted to look it up, they could see that and listen to it on their own. I haven't done that in a while. If you guys want stuff like that to come back, I can do that. I just need to know that people actually like it.
All right. And also, I just found out that Lexi is watching the show. Hey, Lexi, baby girl, how are you? I know that you and I have not met, but you know what? You're like a daughter to me. I love you to the moon and back, and especially for you. This is for you, Lexi. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for the channel. And for those of you that don't know Lexi, she is Donnell's daughter. She's the person that did the vlog for Venecia when it first came out, and it was a great hit. And it was thanks to her. That was not my job. That was all Lexi. So shout out to Lexi out there. So yeah, guys, we have the group cruise coming up on 4/20/2025. And I'm not sure if you guys heard the last live stream that I had, but funny so, and I will tell you this information because to me it's funny. I have a group cruise on the Carnival Celebration for 2025. And last week I was talking about my Europe cruise, that it was a surprise and it was an announcement. So I put that announcement out, and weirdly so, I have sold more of that cruise that I didn't even have a group on than the group that I have. But it's all good because I'm still going to have a lot of traveling with Tinkerbell people come and join me on the Europe cruise. That cruise has sold 10 cabins up until today. I wasn't expecting because it was just a family cruise, but it has sold 10 cabins and I'm over the moon happy for that. We still have cabins in Carnival Celebration. If you would like to join me on the Celebrity Ascent on June 6th of 2025, I do have another 10 cabins that I took out. If you're looking, it's on, and I have balconies. The cabin comes with for 4617, you get the balcony cabin for 2 people, port taxes, fees, you get drink package and Wi-Fi, 4617 and change for 2 people. Regular price without the drink package, without the group rate, is $6,009 and change. Just to put it out there. If that's something that you're interested in doing, call me and let me know. I do have 10 cabins left and I only have balconies. I do have ocean view and I have a couple of interiors. I don't know the pricing of those because the ones that are selling are the balconies. So that's why I know that to the top of my head. But if you're interested in something like that, let me know because I still do have some available. I'm going to be booking 2 more today because they call me and they want to get on that one. But I still do have availability for Carnival Celebration. If you're still interested in that, also give me a call. I would like to see you there so that we can enjoy time together, take pictures, do all the cool stuff that we're going to do. And it's going to be fantastic. I do have the Carnival Celebration on Facebook as well, but it's only for the people that have purchased the group. And that's a group Facebook just for the group. If you did your own booking, let me know because I would like to add you into that Facebook so that you guys can all talk together. All right. Yeah, we're not going to do what everybody else does, that if you don't book with me, you can be part. That's not here. This is not our community. Our community is we're all together in this, whether we book it together or we don't, we all going to get together and we're going to have a good time. That's the way that I see things. I feel that is something that, because everybody, there's people that are travel agents out there and they can book their own cruise. Why book it with me? Now, if you want to book it with me because I have a better rate, then it's fine. Thank you, Controversial. But that's the way that I'm going to do my group cruise because I feel that we're all in this together and we're a family here. And just because I'm a travel agent doesn't mean that, if I have a group and you want to purchase it with me, I'm cool with that. But if you want to do it on your own, then you can do it on your own. You're still going to be part of it. So we're going to be good on that. So if you do book the Carnival Celebration for 420, let me know. That way I can send you the link to the Facebook and then you can follow us there. Thank you so much, Controversial. Yeah, because a lot of people, they do these groups. And if you don't buy with me, you're not going to be part of this. And I don't want to, whatever. And that's not who I am. This is not what this is all about. I feel that when you're on a community, it's a community. It's open, to everybody. And I know that in this community, we do have different types of travel agents, and we have to be, we're a family here. So I have no problems if you say, hey, I booked it, but I didn't book it with you. I'm cool with that. But you can still be part of our group and enjoy all the group amenities. You're not going to get what my group is getting when it comes to onboard credit and all of that stuff, but you can still, enjoy that time with all of us and we can enjoy time together. I think that is, if you do it that way, I think it'll be, I don't know, to me, it'll be much better, to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, you get to meet that person, which is the end goal. That's the way I see it. And that to me is more important. There you go, controversial. You got me talking now. So, guys, we're almost down to the hour. I know you guys have things to do. So I just wanted to give you guys all that information and update and Key West and all the good stuff. Hopefully you enjoy this live stream. We're going to continue to do more stuff like this in the future. Obviously, tomorrow we are coming live. Well, I'm not going to be live, but Keith is going to be live from Carnival Horizon. So come back tomorrow at 8 p.m. and let's go check out Carnival Horizon. He's going to give us a little tour. We're going to talk to Keith. So tomorrow is just going to be about him and Carnival Horizon. And then next week, we'll start it up right back up. You don't put yourself on that pedestal. And I love that. We are all just cruisers who have love. That's right. That is what this is all about, guys. That is what you said it. You said it right on point. This is what is all about. You know, we're all here for each other. We are a great community. And like I always tell you guys, I love you guys all to the moon and back. Please stay safe. Come back tomorrow, 8 p.m. across the wave. Check out Controversial Cruising. If it's here, who else is here from the stream? Controversial Cruising, you're the only one. Check out Controversial Cruising. Check out Cruise Nuts, Eddie Lugo Studios. Who else is out there? Jeremy Adventure, Cruising. What is it? Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. He's out there too. Cruising is fun at any time. You know, check out all these great content creators. You know, check them all out. We are getting close to our watch hours, so it's going to be all little by little. And again, love you all to the moon and back. Please stay safe. I see you all tomorrow. Love you all. Toodles. Goodbye. Take care, guys.